A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody out there. YouTube land, this is Moz coming to you with an episode of Moz's Toy Box. This is not a toy photography talk. We're going to have that tomorrow. We're, of course, going to have the full panel for that. May have some of the panelists join tonight. I don't know. A lot of people are kind of busy tonight. But I got some stuff I wanted to open, and I wanted to open it with you guys. I'm really excited to get it. And I knew I was going to be doing some modifications to said products when I open them. So I thought, why not invite you guys into my home while I open these wonderful products and attempt to modify them so that we can see the do's and don'ts of this modification. I'm thinking that's a pretty good plan. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope it's not going to be like a huge waste of time or anything. But let's give a shout out to everybody who's here. Binnikin was the first one in here today. And Binnikin, even though he's in the UK, he made a stop in here. He was regretful, though, that we weren't able to get him on tonight. I guess it's a little late for him. But there's Binnikin, of course. What's up, Binnikin? Long time no see. I'd love to have you on here, buddy. Noble Young in the house, of course. He's here, giving his little cross fingers. I can't tell. It's so tiny. Then we got the heart with the pickaxe and the person and the something. Whatever that means. I don't know. Bob Dylan, of course, ready, chomping at the bit. Let's open some boxes, and we will. We will be opening boxes. Facebook user, I don't know who you are, but what's up? Yay, how you doing? Carlito in the house, man. Carlito, it's been a while, man. It's good seeing you, buddy. It's good seeing you. Six Skill Steve, modifying live streams are the best live streams. Hopefully, it's going to go well. Hopefully. And there's Mike in the chat. What's up, man? If you want to pop on in, Mike, you have the link. I put it in our little chat there. If not, that's fine too. We do ask a lot of you during the streams normally. So with that being said, we're going to start off one thing I've already opened, and it's mainly because what's up, Trevor? How you doing tonight? Hey now. Again, the link is in the chat, guys. For those in the know. And we can get into the toys. But before we do that, I opened this one thing because I may have to have taken it back if it wasn't up to snuff. And it's very hard to get right now and may or may not even be available in stores tomorrow, but that is the Prey Steelbook. Now, again, I know this is not a toy. Where's the button? Button. Who's got the button? There we go. Let's get a little bit more light. This is the 4K Steelbook for the movie Prey. This just came out. It comes out tomorrow. It's a Best Buy exclusive. It may, from what I've been told in the Steelbook collecting community, which I'm in as well, this may be online only, in which case, if you want another chance to possibly get it, if you haven't gotten it already, my understanding is sometimes these pre-orders, they'll go back available the night of. So tonight around midnight, a little after midnight, if this is still available, it may be back up on Best Buy's website to order. So if you guys want it, that's the plan. Hopefully you're lucky. Mine did come in pristine shape, even though it came in a bubble mailer. I don't know what Best Buy is thinking about with that, but there you have the bubble mailer, and yeah. So moving on though, dude, we got Rex Verse Extended Universe. Don't hack. But yes, this is the first thing, and like I said, I opened it because if I was going to try to take it back first thing in the morning at Best Buy, I wanted to know if I needed to start calling and yelling at people, because this was not a cheap steelbook. This was a very expensive one, actually. For one movie, and I really did not want to get stuck with some janky popo steelbook. So there you have it. With that being said, let's take a look at. Let me get this stuff up. Dockinator, what's up, Moz? And of course, that's for you. What's going on, buddy? What's going on? Commander Green in the house, man. Commander Green, dude. I'm gonna select you there. What's up? How you doing? But let's get crack-a-lacking. Do you guys want 6 scale first or 12 scale first? Put a 6 in chat for 6 scale, or put a 1 in chat for 12 scale. Give me a sign where you want me to go with it. We'll just kind of I think there's a poll thing, but I don't think we have enough people to really worry about a poll. But yeah, give me a shout out. Do you want the 6 scale thing first or the 12 scale thing first? Dockinator wants the 12th scale. So we got a 1 in chat from Dockinator. And you gotta get a bonus from that because it's a 2-pack. There's 2 figures in that pack. Looks like we're going to go straight on the 12 scale. Carlito, Commander Green. Wow. All right. So again, if you want 6 scale, you got to type 6, the number 6 in the chat. 12 scale, we're going to just type 1. So give it a couple more responses, and then we will pick up a box and see. And while you guys are responding, where did I set my knife? Oh, man. I set my knife down somewhere. Bob Dylan with the 12 scale. Noble Young, you're kind of lying, but all right. And then, all right, it looks like we're going to go to 12 scale. All right, 12 scale. Mike's saying that. I think Noble Young means 12 there. Let me just, there it is. Whew, my trusty knife. I love this knife because I can do this with it. It's really fun. You ever seen, was it Young Guns? You know, he had a knife with a little hole like that. It's kind of spinny. I like doing that. So let's get the 12 scale. This is from 5K Toys. And this, apparently people had on pre-order for 4 years. Not me. I ordered it about a year ago. But yeah, so I already scratched out my information, so you don't see that. And let's cut into the box, shall we? We got, knife cutting tape. That's entertaining. I know. Boom. We are in the box. The box is open. Let me move this prey over here. Of course, I've already constructed one of these for the parts. When I say constructed, I mean I labeled it so I know what's going to be in it and all that kind of stuff. So, ooh, man, this box is tiny. It's got 2 figures in it. Apparently. All right. Wow. You think with 2 figures and all those parts, man, but there's the rest of us. Yeah, let's crack-a-lack this open here. I'm gonna get this knife again, do the twirly bit. That did not work this time. We can't open the box till we get that right. There we go. All right, let's get this cellophane off. Now, Trevor, I know, 16 Shooter and I, we both ordered a third-party head sculpt for one of the figures on here. From the same company, and Trevor, I believe we will test this, but I believe the Mezco head sculpts are what's going to fit because I've seen them already throwing one of these heads on a Mezco body. So I know you selected the NECA one, if I'm not mistaken, for your head sculpt. But let's see here. Let's see. All right. Okay. So it comes with 2 different little boxes inside here. All right. So on the back of the box, I don't know. People review these figures and stuff all the time, and they show you the box, like the back of the box, the bottom of the box, the side of the box, the little corner of the box. I don't understand all that. I mean, whatever. This is put out by a company called Lim Toys, and it doesn't want to come free. All right, this is the rest of us, and it's just a little box like that. This is all I'm getting. This whole big box only keeps that. I'm kidding. I kid. All right. Let's just turn this upside down, shall we? Ooh, there we go. All right. So I assume this is all the accessories or some of the accessories. I don't know. It's pretty light. The rest of this is empty. There's the inside of the box. How many reviewers show you the inside of the box? Comment down below. Yeah. All right. Let's take a crack at these. See what we all get in here. Let's start with this stuff here. And this is how you stab yourself. You cut towards yourself, and then blood happens. That's the exciting part, right? That's what we all live for. The blood. All right. We don't need to keep the cellophane. I am kind of a hoarder when it comes to my boxes and everything, but I don't need the cellophane. All right. And again, as I pointed out, we made one of these earlier. Look at that. Last of Us, Lim Toys. Aha, see? Little label maker goes a long way. Boom. You can get these at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. They're supposedly like they're supposed to hold photos, wherever they come in a big case. It holds like, I think 18 of these total. And it's a pretty nice little system. I don't use it too much for 12th scale, but the impression I got, there was a lot of parts here, and I wanted to make sure we had enough room instead of using one of my other things. Something beeped. What's beeping? Oh, Mike sent a photo. All right. Wow. Okay. I was expecting more in this box, but I guess I shouldn't have been because it's exactly what's on the front of it. All right. So in this box, we get this little. Hopefully, it doesn't pull apart. No, it's going to pull apart. All right. Let's see how we do this. It's got a little tray in here. Oh, there it goes. Right, we're not holding it that way. Got a little tray. The top stayed in the box. The bottom let all the pieces out. We'll go over that in a minute. Let me get these pieces out here. All right. So in this box, let's turn this light on, see if this helps. I'm going to get this little light here. We got this machete here. Little machete. Machete. Yeah. Not to be confused with Danny Trejo. I can't even say his name. I don't know why I thought that'd be funny if I messed it up. So we're going to set that down. This is really cool. Now, this is a gas mask. That's really cool. And it's got elastic. Yeah, elastic to go over the head with on the little bits there. So we'll use the baseball bat to bring that out so you can see it. There we go. So yeah, we're going to just hang it on the baseball bat. So that would go over a head of, obviously. Doesn't help that I'm wearing a black shirt, does it? And there you go. Really cool gas mask there. I'm really excited about this, man. And of course the baseball bat, which feels like it's actually wood, which is a blessing and a curse because it feels like it's balsa wood, which means it's not that sturdy of a wood. It's very light wood, but it does have some like plastic chain or grip stuff on here that's painted silver. I don't think that's wood, but this is definitely. I mean, I'm 90% sure this is actually wood here. I've got wood in my hand. And then the last thing that comes in this group is a little bottle for a Molotov cocktail. And let me see if I can get a good. Ooh, maybe this will work. I don't know. So I know you can't get close. I'm sorry, it's not too close, but there you have it. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. And I can't figure out how to make it focus. Anyway, Toy Emerson, what's going on, buddy? We're going over the rest of us pack here. So that's the accessories that came in that little accessory box. And like I said, it comes with the 2 pieces here and a tray. And, you just kind of go like that. And I'm going to put this box. I mean, I'm not throwing out the boxes, but we're not going to make me go into that every time I want something. We're going to put it in the other little tray, which I'll show you when we're done with it. All right. I can put a box together, I promise. Except for that piece now wants to catch the lid and not go. You're killing me, Smalls. All right, we're gonna cheat a little bit. We're gonna use that knife, press that piece in. Ha! Box, you thought you were smarter than me. Ha! I smarter than Box. All right. I guess we're gonna go with Ellie. Elle first. Ellie. Yeah, let's go with Ellie. Let's go with Ellie. Now, of course, these are the video game representations. Of course, they're custom. We'll say that. This is the term we're going to use to make sure to skirt any problems here. They are custom pieces. Yes. And, of course, they're all wrapped in cellophane. The back of the box, it's going to tell you the website, the people that designed these figures, and a whole bunch of this product is suitable for ages 15 and up, yada, yada, yada. So that kind of stuff. But it's got their Twitter, their website, and Facebook. No Instagram, though. At least not on here. And it's okay. Now, it wants to be difficult. Doesn't want to give me the wrapping. There we go. I know, I'm sorry, I'm boring you guys already. I can't get Ellie open, and everybody's leaving. All right. I could be talking about, and we still can later, all the new stuff at the toy fair or whatever that happened, whatever. But I figured everybody else is covering that. Let's cover this, right? And of course, the 6-scale figure, we're still going to be doing that, guys. Don't forget, we got a 6-scale figure, and that's the one that's going to take some modification on my part in order to free all of the accessories. So keep that in mind. All right, so in the package, you're still getting some more accessories with Ellie, not just that one thing of accessories. Thank you for having another layer of plastic between me and the figure. That fell out. Go figure, go. What's going on, buddy? Let's see. I'm watching you struggle with packaging. Better are you than me. I know. And go figure, go. What's going on, man? No, it's not broke, thankfully. Just it's got 2 pieces here, and they're both got their own covers to them. So thankfully, nothing fell out. All right. So in this package, this is the back package. This will probably be the best way to show you what comes in it. Let's play with the light here. Just trying to get you some good light. So you got your hands, some extra hands. You got a pistol. You got a brick. Because if you ever played the game, then you know a brick is one of the fine distraction tools that you are equipped with or can find fairly regularly. She's got a knife here. I like to say knife. You can blame my science teacher in the 7th grade. You always said knife. We got some arrows because she's going to have a bow. And I love that she's got this little crotch grabber. It's just a tiny 12 scale crotch grabber, which this may be something that happens quite often with 12 scale figures, but I haven't bought enough that gets their own crotch grabber. I've always gotten like its own little articulate arm. Think of the Mezco ones, like stuff like that. I've always ended up with that. So that's kind of cool. I'm going to get a crotch grabber. And you know what? I kind of like that better. Because the figure's not going to go wandering around the tub. Now, when I'm fishing these little things out, I like to use a pair of tweezers. What's funny is these tweezers came with something I bought. I forget, but it was just weird that it was in there to begin with. But grab that knife first. It's a switchblade. I don't know if you can tell that in the camera. I'm not going to try to drop it and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of cool. It's fairly well detailed. It's very silver though, not a lot of tones. Of course, we got a closed hand for holding said knife, or doesn't have a trigger finger, so I'm assuming that's a knife hand. Let's see. Again, just a kind of knife hand, not a trigger finger on that. We're putting these all in the tray. Now, she's apparently ambidextrous because she's got a trigger finger on both of these hands, left and right. So she's got 2 grabbing hands, hands that just grab things, like hold it like this. It's got an opening that you can put stuff in. And she's got 2 trigger finger hands in this tray. Now, what she's got on the body is probably relaxed hands, but we'll find out. Here's her pistol. It's a, looks like a 1911. So, yeah, that's what it looks like anyway. And then we got the brick. Now, one of the other nice things with this brick is whenever I'm making a diorama, I always have a hard time figuring out what size a 12 scale brick's going to be. And something tells me this might be useful. Yeah, so there's a 12. Let me just do that. There's a 12 scale brick. Look at that. That is going to be useful. And that's a plastic printed 12 scale brick. And then we got 4 arrows. And they're relatively straight, believe it or not. Usually when you get stuff like this, it's bent to a degree. You're just like, dang it. It's got a little bit of bend to it, but not horrible. And we got 4 of those. So you don't need to see all 4. They're all pretty standard the same here. They got the fletching on them looks like a regular feather type fletching, not like it's going to Not that it is feather, but you know, it looks to that likeness instead of just like a store-bought plastic fletching. And then of course we got our crotch grabber and the octagon bases, which I personally wish more figures came with octagon-shaped bases. I like those. I like those a lot. Oh, and that snaps in there real nice and tight. And it's got on the front of the base. Oh, there's Trevor. Trevor!
What's up, man?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Where did you order this from? 5K?
5K. 5K, yeah.
I haven't gotten mine yet.
Where'd you order yours from?
5K.
Did they get the email asking you to pay for the rest of it?
I think I did. And I think I did.
Weird.
I don't know. I'll have to check.
Well, at least you got that part. Did you pay for the rest of it?
I don't know. I didn't. It doesn't say paid, so I was just looking at it now because
I
saw
good.
you on here, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's not good. I would look into
So
that.
I'm gonna have to check my email, but doesn't make
I'm
any
gonna leave
sense,
your
'cause
audio
usually-
on so you can talk during this, but I'm gonna get the camera back so they can see this bit here because it's got her name on the front, which is really nice considering it. You know, they're technically not supposed to be them, so I was going to show them that real quick. And again, I'm sorry, the focus wants to get my face and not. Has it got it focused? I can't.
Just found it.
But anyway, it says Ellie Williams. I'm klutz. It says Ellie Williams on there, which is really nice. I like that a lot. Have you got enough 12 scale figures, Trevor? Where do they have crotch grabbers usually?
No, I mean not a lot of them. I mean some of the higher end like cloth stuff that's been coming out. Damn man, this was what, $200?
Yeah, man.
Yikes.
I
don't remember that.
I got my Mask of the Red Death this weekend too.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the clock in my Ghostbuster shot that I posted today.
I did not. I didn't notice
the clock. So
nice.
This is a nice recurve bow here.
Ugh, God,
really nice.
Didn't need this right now.
The string is very elasticy, so it's not going to bend the bow back. But yeah, it's really nice.
So how do you remember that I ordered the?
Because you're the one who pointed me to that person to order the head from. We were
and
talking
I ordered
about
them for
getting
the NECA figures.
Yeah, remember you said you got one that fit the NECA body.
Why would I do that? Well, wait a minute. Did they have them for this? The Lim Toys?
They had it for Mezco or NECA or I think other ones, but I know I ordered Mezco after doing some research and stuff, and you're like, I think I ordered the NECA, so I don't know. Maybe you ordered the Mezco, but
I might have ordered the NECA because it might have been before this came up for sale. And I might have pick up the NECA figures.
This stock feels like it's wood as well. It's like it's carved wood. It doesn't feel like plastic. So, but it's really nice detail.
Well, if you're out there and you want these figures, I'm probably going to sell these.
Sell what? This set?
Possibly. I don't know. We'll see.
Get the 6 scale set instead?
No, I'm not going 6 scale on this stuff. No way.
Ooh, look at the detail.
I never played the game. I like the show. But I don't know. I'm cutting back on a lot of stuff that's just like, hey, I like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So this has got a green bag, and it's got a few like pins on the back of it, like like the old school kind of punk pins. You have the little pins. This one's got a radiation symbol, and the other one's got like a flag, and then you got some pilot wings here. I'm sorry it doesn't want to focus on that. And then it's got like this little, how the kids are putting those little like keychain like things hanging from the bag, like the little Funko ones. It's got one of those on there. So that's kind of cool.
What the kids are doing?
I guess. I don't know. They got a whole bunch of crap hanging off their bag. Then of course on this side you got the vertical flashlight, like the old World War II flashlight there. And some like repairing type stuff on the piece of string that doesn't belong there.
Yeah, it's got a lot of stuff. It is
it's got a lot of stuff. This bag is filled with some soft stuff in here. So probably just to make it look full. All right. What's up, Sketch Toy? Blah. I can say this.
How's
Sketch Toy Corner? How's
the paint compared to the previous? Like on the
face? I'm about to pull the figure out now, so we'll find out.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, wow. She's got a nice weight to her body. Like it feels solid, not like a cheap body.
It's got to be. It's a metal skeleton, right?
Yeah, I think so. It feels like it.
It's like a mini
Wow, the
Feist.
apps are amazing on this. Let me find something to block the camera from me and see if it will. Is it focusing on? I can't see. Is it focusing on her at all?
I don't know. I'm like looking.
Oh.
Okay.
Turn his light.
Yeah, you got to get more light on it. Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's not focusing on her too well, though. It's still focusing on something, my hand or something. Man, I'm really bad at this.
Get it a little closer. Can you get a little closer? It won't focus that close. Oh, no,
But
not
we're
that
gonna
close.
lose some light, though.
We're in the dark.
Yeah, hold on. Let me move this light here. Let's see if that does it.
That's better.
She's still kind of washed out and hard to see her.
Yeah, but you can see it. This looks good.
Her actual when I'm going to take photos of her, obviously, and when I do, I mean, her face sculpt's really there. It's really nice. She's got a little bruise or something over her eye. The screen print on the shirt looks good too. It's got a little raised upness to it. Her elbows are it kind of like it's a I don't know, it's like a screen print or something. So it's a little what is embossed or I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
The clothes fit her really well too. You know how like when you buy like Mezco, clothes are generally kind of baggy, kind of. None of this is baggy on her. This is great.
Yeah, Mezco does good clothes. It's the 112 clothing game has become like really, really incredible because it was tough to get, 1/6 clothing back in the day was like clunky and a little oversized and a little overstitched, and just the fact that you can get stitching that small and get the quality that good.
You barely even notice the stitching. I mean, if you're looking for it, you're going to see it, but otherwise, I mean, there's stitching along the bottom of the hem of the shirt here, along the sleeve. From there, you don't really see it. I mean, it looks like a natural shirt. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, but there's no Lou. It's beautiful without Lou. That was all for Ellie, though. Now we're going to move on to Joel, if I don't make a mess. Too late. And then we got the 6-scale figure.
Just got this bad boy in the other day.
Hold on. Let me, oh, God, I want him so bad. I really wanted to get him, but I couldn't justify pulling the trigger until I saw how well the Joker was, man. I was like, I gambled hard on that Joker, I was like, I got the 2-pack rooted hair, I gambled hard.
Dying open this too.
Hold on, let me zoom you in for that one. What is that? Ooh.
So it's Joy Toy, Adriana, and this Sergeant Durock. He's like a werewolf.
He looks beefy.
I love these things, man. Yeah.
And yeah, Diggs, I'll give you that. The rename on them were super lazy, but they tend to be on these custom. I'll use that term, custom toys. They tend to be lazy. They're not supposed to be rocket science. It's just enough to keep out of trouble. So, like my Jinx that I ordered, Boom Girl.
Oh, did you order that?
Oh yes, I ordered her.
Yeah.
I ordered the shit out of that. I love that show, man.
The show's fantastic. It was one of the best.
I couldn't
best
not
shows
order
of-
her. I was like, she's just.
Well, I just don't want more. I don't know, 1/6 stuff like that. I really want that in 1/12. What I'm really hoping is that same company will do a 1/12 version of her.
Well, if they do, I'll get that too. But what I did have to pass on was that 1/6 scale Guyver. I couldn't afford that, $580. I was like, for a non-diecast 6 scale from Good Smile, I was like, I couldn't justify that. I know $580.
It's not even on my radar.
Man, I'm fighting with boxes more than I'm getting anything else going on. What the hell? There we go. Ellie boxes. What do you use for for your figure parts, do you use like I got the extra one for my other character here. So do you use something like this for your parts, or
I have those photo boxes for some. Actually, you know what? I'm getting rid of all those. So I used like these art boxes. They're called art box. You get them at like Joann's or Michael's, and they're like, you can there's 4 or 5 distinct rows, and then you can like divide them with the little inserts. Those are great. I really like those.
I have a few of those.
They get it's a little tricky when you get things like Gandalf with like extra staff or something like that. You got to that takes up a whole row. So
that is the trouble with using these, because you don't have any room for the extra long stuff, like Mando's spear or whatever.
Yeah,
his rifle.
So you're using that for 6 scale stuff too?
Yeah, but I mean those kind of things I have to omit, and I'll put in like something more like the art box. So I'll just put those in the art back.
And those are those photo box things, right?
Yeah,
like
the ones
like
that
they come in like a case. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got those for like Mezcos and stuff, and then I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I'm not gonna put the whole figure in there, so it was kind of pointless. And then I found these really narrow, like those plastic craft drawers that they have, like with the pull-out drawers and stuff like that. They're like white, and they have like clear plastic drawers.
Yeah,
they have ones that are like 5 or 6, like 5 inches wide and like I'd say 8 inches tall, and there's 3 or 4 drawers on them, so they're very narrow. They're perfect size for a figure. You find these bags on, I don't know, Amazon or whatever, that fits the figure, and you can just stick them in there, and like it's like a card catalog of figures. You know what I mean? So that's like where all my overflow Marvel Legends and shit that I probably should be selling, honestly.
Yeah, stuff that we don't actually shoot.
that is gonna go fairly soon. It is right now, but they're really good. They're not cheap. Each is like
I don't know if you saw
$50 or $60 or something, but they hold a lot.
So. Corner finally got a DSLR. Finally took some shots with the DSLR. They came out pretty good. Sweet. Okay, this is interesting. This came with Joel. I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, hold on.
Oh wow, these have stands. I've never seen stands with these.
Oh, these are bandages for Joel. I don't know if I'm going to use these. So let me get this out of the way. So these peel off, and I guess you wrap them around his wrist. They're like a leathery looking bandage on the other side.
Okay.
So it's like an adhesive bandage. If you look at the thing right there, it's showing you. Or you can also wrap it around the weapons.
That's cool.
We'll see.
We'll do that.
Play that by ear. All right, let's get into the accessories for Joel. And of course, he's got a crotch grabber as well. Oh, wow. What is this? It's like a can with a whole bunch of spikes in it. It's like it's supposed to be a weapon on a chain or something. I don't know. I didn't play the game that far. That's crazy, man.
No idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't play the game that far to know. Huh. We'll figure that out. One day I'll play the game that far. Now it's got 2 parts of a pair of scissors. This is screaming to be lost.
I'll lose some shit here.
And you can't assemble them. There's no peg to assemble them. Oh, see, I already dropped a piece. But it's got 2 parts. Let me try to get them 2 together. So it's 2 halves to a pair of scissors. I don't know what that means, but it comes with that. I'm just going to put these down before I drop them and lose them, though.
It's got to be something game specific.
It's got to be. A really nice hatchet and it's got some kind of wrapping around it already. The paint job's okay. This is fairly black here on this part. It's not really like a metal burnish or anything except for on that end. So it looks very black and kind of flat. The wood is also very black. So it's kind of monotone, but it'll work. It's not going to be bad. This is one of the coolest looking pieces, though. This looks like it actually is what it looks like. And this is not metal. This is a lead looking pipe. It's like I'm playing Clue over here, man.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, did you find that in the library?
Yeah. Colonel Mustard was holding it.
This chunky boy.
Man, look at that. That's cool, man. I wish I could show you guys the paint job on this. It's so much cooler. It's really nice. Really nice, subtle paint job. The only thing that gives it away is being plastic. Is, of course, it's got a seam from the mold. But
look at this chalk.
Oh, hold on. Let me give you a camera. Oh, he's a beefy. Where's the beef? He's in Trevor's hands. That's where the beef is. Damn.
Yeah, this is a big joy toy here. This is 3 3/4.
Damn.
Knife coming back here.
So he's supposed to be 1/18 scale. He's supposed to go with the 1/18.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is his partner, I guess. So this is her. Next to him.
Oh, wow. Commander Green says hi to you, Trevor. And then Sketch
What's
Toy
up, Harold?
The big boy. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's pretty beefy. Man.
Yep.
Pretty beefy. We're going to get to the shotgun.
Good articulation, man. Holy shit. This is nice.
All right. Stealing the camera back for the shotgun. Oh, wait. Gotta hit the right button. Here's the shotgun. This is not feel like metal here, or excuse me, like wood, like the rifle did. And this does not slide, so you don't get actual pump action with a shotgun. But it does look nice. I think it looks pretty realistic for a 12th scale. Pretty happy with that. Looks like it might have a slight bend to it, though. We'll play around with that, maybe. And then Joel's got his own bag. This looks like some weathered bag, man. This is some crazy weathering on this. And he's also got the vertical flashlight attached to the bag, which is really cool.
Is that cloth?
Yeah.
Nice.
This actual cloth goes. You can see the flashlight right there. And it's got some stuffing in there. So it's got a little bit of size to it. It's really nice. Weathering on this is on point. I love it. All right. And we'll pull out Joel's crotch grabber, which should have his name as well. Joel Miller is what the crotch grabber says there in the base. If I can get some light on it. So I've played with my light settings there. There we go. Joel Miller and a little bit of, what's gonna be nice about this base, Trevor, is see how it's got kind of the forest kind of floor to it.
Yes.
That might make it pretty nice to keep in the shot if you need to help them stand. It might be able to camouflage with the shot a bit. It's gonna have a gloss to it though. You gotta be careful with the light. It'll have a little bit of shine to it. And again, that one fits on there really nice and snug, which is good. Like
Speaking of shots, Toy Photo Bomb for September, which is best of the month on my channel, is happening Wednesday at 8 p.m. with Nose Rain. Richie is my guest.
Oh, nice.
One. So we'll be going over all the best photography that we've seen. We do have a page now, Toy Photography Bomb, BOM, and you can submit to that if you want to be considered.
Well, Facebook or something?
But it's got to be good. No, Instagram. Yeah, Instagram.
You can make a page in Instagram, or you just make another account to submit to?
It's another account. It's another account.
I've been meaning to do that too, but I'm very lazy.
Yeah, you were talking about that, but it's I don't know if that's where I got the idea or not, but like I think somebody suggested it. Sean suggested it to me on the last show that we did, Visual Approach Photo. He's like, just start a new new page, new account.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. Have people tag me there. I just wanted everybody like you. Like, I didn't want everybody tagging me left and right all day long. So I just have them tag that account, and there you go.
Yeah. All right. Joel comes with another extra set of hands as opposed to Ellie. Ellie's got one less set of hands, but Joel's got 2 rested open hands, 2 trigger hands. I'm sorry I can't really show these to you too well. 2 closed hands that he can hold stuff with, and then on him is 2 fists. So unlike Ellie, she didn't have the 2 fists. All right. And then, of course, Joel gets his own brick. We're going to build a house with these 2 bricks. I was saying, I don't know if you caught that earlier, Trevor, but the nice thing with these bricks is if I try to build another diorama, I got the actual size of a 12th grade.
There you go.
That'd be useful. Got 2 of those. He's got a watch. He comes with a watch with a band that will actually go on. It's a cloth band. So that's pretty cool. We'll play with that later.
Oh my God, getting this gun in. Jesus.
And then he's got a regular hunting type knife as opposed to the switchblade that Ellie's got. So really nice little weathering there. And then he's got a little 9mm, or it could be a 40. I don't know, but it's not the 1911 that Ellie's got. Well, I guess it could be. It's got the hammer on it, but it's a snub nose comparatively. The nose looks too short to be a 1911. Don't ever point a gun at yourself, even if it's a fake one. And then he also comes with a revolver.
Especially on YouTube.
Yes. And he comes with like a little revolver here, a little snub nose looking, not quite, a little 38 or something. That's the weapons he comes with, and then we get to the figure, and they of course protect the figure with plastic. Wow, this head sculpt looks pretty damn nice. He's a manly man though. He doesn't wear an undershirt. And, his clothes are very tight on him too. Like not like tight so he can't move, but just very well.
Those are some tight jeans.
Which is very well form fit on the figure.
Are you kidding me? What just happened? Oh my God. I thought Jesus Christ, man. So, no. Like, check this out. So I thought this was like going to be a peg joint, right? And I pulled off the hand and I heard like, a regular just pop, nothing cracky or anything like that, but there's no peg. But it's not. It's just, it just pops over the ball. Oh. So I thought I broke it already. I was like, Jesus.
I hate that feeling, man. You're like, la 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 la. I know what I'm doing, blah blah blah, and then pop.
This is a crazy system, though, man. Oh my God, getting this thing on
it's
here.
Kind of like the Yamaguchi system, because I did that with Spider-Man's legs, and like he's got a ball joint type thing right there where his thighs meet his upper leg.
But it's just a ball. It's not a pin.
Yeah, it's just a ball. It's not like a moving joint. So when mine broke off, I was like, on that.
Yeah,
it's crazy. As far as Joel's posability, man, he's not double jointed, but he's got a good bend there. I didn't go over Ellie's bends too well, but there's his leg. He can kick back that far. And again, this is my own personal copy, so I'm not going to, push the limits of it. You can try to push yours further.
As opposed to somebody else's copy that you're borrowing, you bend the shit out of that one.
I was kind of stealing little comments there. And there's how far he's going to kick out comfortably. Getting the pants are kind of tight. He can bend for it pretty well. He can actually bend backwards pretty well. He can do some Neo Matrix stuff here. He can bend backwards. Just he's got some good bending there. Got some good mobility. Pretty happy with Joel.
I love
these. Happy. Can't wait to shoot these guys. But I meant to build a diorama for these. And I haven't yet, so I slacked on that. And of course, this one is not tall enough for him. Gotta raise that. It's tall enough to hold Ellie by the crotch because she's short, but not Joel. Joel is not short. All right. Let me put this box thing away, and then we'll figure out what's next here.
Damn, I love these guys.
That's all of this, but what I want to do is put him next to a Mezco figure and show you guys all that kind of stuff. So give me 2 seconds, guys. Let me give Trevor some screen time with that guy while I do that. First I got to rebox this. There we go.
These are sick.
Dude, that is awesome.
Yeah. So this is a different team that I usually get. Like I usually stick with these Wasteland Rangers, but I've been getting just a lot of Joy Toy and stuff lately. Picked up these guys, these little brain. This is like a Super 7 Joy Toy. Is this Joy Toy or is this Acid Rain? This might be Acid Rain. I forget. Super 7 collab. These little brain soldier dudes. Pretty cool.
All right. Well, I got Vapor over here. Let's see if the head swaps work with Joel here. Let's see how this works. That way you get the idea of the size and the bodies and whatnot. So I'm going to take the camera back. Here's a Vapor. I had him on a motorcycle, so he's just kind of whatever. Let's take his headphones off. He doesn't need those on for this experiment. All right. First off, we're going to put them side by side. I'm going to keep Joel in the stand. It'll make that a little easier. Just going to get him standing up straight. So they're about the same height. They work pretty well size-wise. As you see, though, Vapor is a little chunkier in the body. He's got like a little bit more mass to him. His head's a little bigger, like wider, like in the face. But it could also be part of the expressions. Let's pull the head off, though. Pops right off. Real nice. Oh, okay. All right. Interesting. All right. So this is going to be interesting. This is what he's got for a head.
Oh, what the hell is that?
I mean, yeah, I don't know if that piece comes off. Let me see. I don't want to break it any. Okay, yeah, we're not pulling. It's got a ball in there, but I don't want to pull this apart here. All right, there we go. All right. Here, I said that, and then I did it right. All right, so there we go. But as you see, that ball joint is smaller than Vapor's. So you might have been right. I think the NECA head's going to be the better one.
I don't know. NECA's a bit bigger, though, right?
But the hole,
scale-wise, I haven't checked their holes.
I see what you did there.
But I mean, TAC is going to be. I mean, this is going to be a TAC situation. Nothing's going to be. I mean, the ones that I'm getting are made for the NECA figures, I guess. And who knows? Even with those guys, with Old Boy, it's not necessarily a perfect fit. You know what I mean? You still may be tacking even onto the figure that they told you it was made for,
Yeah.
Which I hate, but, what are you going to do?
The head doesn't quite want to fit, though, if you see. It's just,
yeah.
If you push this peg, because this peg has got a little bit of movement, you can move up and down with it. Yeah. Go all the way down, then the head is too far on the neck. So he has like no neck. He looks kind of weird.
I mean, if you want to permanently, can that neck, you can't take that peg out of the neck, right?
No, I wouldn't try it.
Embedded. Yeah.
I'm going to put this little thing back on now, though. So this is what Joel needs to work.
There needs yeah. There needs to be some neck adapters. That's what somebody needs to make.
Yeah. So
like rubbery.
I think though that peg. I have to see if I have a NECA figure I can snag a peg. Hold on a second. I can give you the camera back while I see if I got a NECA figure.
Oh, don't give me the camera back. I got nothing.
And Dockinator says he loves your Dio shirt. Where's a Dio?
Oh, thanks, man.
Dio?
Pinocchio. Just a couple more Joy Toys. So these are the guys I usually get as the Wasteland Scavengers. I just like these designs. Got a bunch of these, some vehicles and stuff like that. Very cool. These guys are from a different, I think they're still from the same, maybe not. There's like different, Joy Toy has like different stories going on, storylines. So one of them is Battle for the Stars, which is what these Wasteland Scavengers are from. This one is from...
Well, this figure is not a good example. Kratos doesn't even have a ball on the end of his neck. So.
I don't remember what this one's from. Maybe it's Corvus Belli Infinity. I'm not sure. Could be. I don't remember that one, but there could be a new one.
Somebody else.
Got these guys in today for the Jabba's Palace that I got last week to fill that up for a shot. Looking forward to that. I got work to do though. I got to do some actual paid photography first before I can do my own.
All right, I can't move Ash's head, so I don't think I can. I don't know about Nick ahead.
And this finally.
Oh, what'd you get?
Week.
TMS 80. Ooh, Cad Bane.
Yep.
With Toto.
What's that?
I said with Toto.
Yes, with Toto.
Well, some people cheaped out and didn't do that.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you don't need Toto. Toto really wasn't part of that.
Did you order the sideshow one?
Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
I did.
I figured you would.
I'm a glutton for punishment. I ordered that, and I ordered the Hot Toys Prowler from Spider-Verse and
Rio Gotcha Man.
Ooh, yes.
Fan at all? Yeah, G-Force.
I've looked at that, man. I'm tempted, man. Tempted.
I haven't opened it yet. I'm assuming it's well, I mean, it's Storm Collectibles. It should move pretty well, but I mean, I'd love they do have like the different capes that you can put on them that are plastic, but I would have loved a wire cape on for that.
Yeah. I got this in the mail too this past week. I ordered on Amazon for cheaper than retail.
Oh yeah, nice. I have no connection with that whatsoever.
Well, neither do I, but you look cool. And I had gift card money with Amazon. So
This is what you have to stop doing, Maz.
I had gift card money with Amazon. It didn't come out.
I understand, but like you could get something that looks cool and you like and know what it is.
I like it. It looks cool.
Okay. Or some dollhouse furniture or something.
All right. Who wants 10% off with Sideshow?
Click. I got it. It's too late.
I don't know. We'll give it some time to focus.
Hang on. Let me scan it. Hang on.
You have to go get it on the replay now. Dun, dun, dun. Now, did you see what this was, or did you just kind of jump in here to jump in here?
No, I just jumped in here to jump in here. I probably got to take off in like 5 minutes, but
what?
Yeah, I got shit to do.
Of course, with Sideshow, I'm a glutton for punishment. I pay for the double boxing. Ooh, they sent me a book.
You paid for the double box.
The War of the Flesh Bone.
Oh wow!
God, if I can get
so
my
they
hands.
Sent you an advertisement, was what they sent.
Well, I didn't pay for it. They sent it to me.
Yeah.
You know,
Maz will have the complete Court of the Dead collection by next week.
Yeah. Well, last year they sent that photography type whatever coffee table.
Oh
book.
yeah.
I guess that's what they're doing this year for the holidays. All right.
I did get one of those Court of the Dead 6-scale figures, the first one that they came out with. This is very nicely done. Just it means nothing. Like it looks cool, but it's like I don't have any.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it either. But hey, they're gonna send me a free book. You know, it'll sit on the.
Yeah, sure.
The other ones did. All right, so this is the one we may have to do some modifications to. This is Hot Toys TMS 071. Now, a lot of people didn't buy this one. It's sold out too, waitlisted once before they even announced any changes to the figure. So when they changed it, we were all pleasantly surprised, but there was a lot of people left out in the cold. But they weren't that mad about it because, you know, there are figures. This is a figure that doesn't go with a lot of collections because they didn't finish the collection. They just kind of gave us one other figure in this line.
Oh, yeah.
Which was King Shark, which I have.
Yep. Which wasn't really even in that line because this is Peacemaker and not Suicide Squad.
Yeah, you're right. This is a TMS, not a MMS.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do is we're going to open this gun up and we're going to unholster that gun live so that people can see how that happens because I don't know. But I do have a heat gun, so if that's part of it, we're ready to go. Another thing that people always talk about, because I talk about it, is putting that protection on pleather, and I think his holster is pleather. So we're going to protect that holster. We'll do that on the stream.
What kind of protection did you get?
Same kind I always use, man. My finisher.
Oh, Jesus. That's
OD
crazy,
all
man.
you
There's
want.
actually a pleather. Let me hang on.
It's made for leather products. I can't tell how this box opens. It looks like this is a silk cover.
Is made. It's a faux leather conditioner.
Conditioner and cleaner, but mine seals it.
Yeah, but why do you? I don't know if sealing it is a great idea, man.
It's working fine so far. I have a lot of predators.
Okay.
So, all right. This guy's going to need his own kind of help, though, too, because he's got a silicone body, right?
Yes.
So he's going to need...
I don't know what you do with silicone.
Shinitsu grease. Oh, Shinitsu grease.
Easy.
That's going to keep that body nice and lubed. That way it shouldn't crack.
Man. The only thing I touch is the pleather.
What's that?
I said the only thing I really condition or touch like that is the pleather.
I heard the only thing you condition, then I heard the box open. I'm sorry.
Condition or like touch like that is the pleather. Like that's all. I'm not getting into doing those Fison skin or anything like that.
All right. So yeah, fun little box. If you guys haven't seen the show, it's a fun little show too, you know. But it's funny that
the show is great. The show is fantastic.
What's funny though is they sell this figure with all these pieces, and all these pieces were in the movie and not really the show.
What pieces weren't in the show?
Huh?
What pieces weren't in the show?
Well, he barely had his actual guns in the show because he was bitching the whole time about not having the double piece on his guns.
Oh.
But actually, I remember now he had the gun at the beginning of the show. There you go. But here's Eagly. He comes in pieces. You got to put them together, I guess. We're going to leave him like that for right now.
Eagly looks great.
Oh, yeah. He is great, but we're going to leave him like that.
The figure looks fantastic.
I had a little bit of remorse at first when I was like, man, I'm going to have to deal with that tongue. But then I get rid of the tongue. So.
You're going to have to deal with the tongue?
You're no longer stuck with that only option is, you know, the open mouth tongue thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I was experiencing a little remorse until they were like, oh, by the way, that whole thing, we did away with it. You can either use it or not. I was like, yay. All right. Don't forget to always read your instructions with the Hot Toys. You can get in a lot of trouble if you don't. Like,
nah, just throw them out.
I'm kidding. All right. All right. Wow. Going straight to the figure.
Yeah, that's sickle. Damn.
This is a beefy boy. Oh, dude, look at your sickle.
Right. That's a sick sickle.
All right, so that's plastic. Oh, that's plastic too. And the holsters. So the only pleather piece you actually have on this guy is his belt.
Oh, the pants aren't? I thought the pants were.
No, the pants are
Oh,
not.
the pants
pleather.
are like cloth. Oh, yeah, that's like a canvas.
And this is like a plastic molding for the gun, but I think it's attached to a pleather bit of his. I don't know if this is pleather either. It feels like it could be. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pleather protect a lot of this. All right. So yeah, his arms come out about here, which is nice. If you go straight out, nice. But all this here, this blue stuff on his underarm,
Yep.
all down here, that's pleather. The belt's pleather. And then on the chest around the duffel piece, that's all pleather. So we're gonna have to do a lot of fixing, and of course, where the holster's attached is pleather. So first thing we want to do though is free the gun. And I was told it's glued.
That's what I heard.
So we are going to stand him up. Before we continue anything else, we're going to get him in a standing position, just like that. Settle his stuff down. Take another close look at this. All right, so there's like this piece here where the trigger is. It's like a little plastic piece here. I don't know where the glue is per se. Now, when you do this, you want to make sure you're holding the holster so it doesn't rip out the clothes when you're trying to move it. We're going to try heating up this holster a little bit first. You want to be very careful with this because heat guns can get very hot very fast. Okay, and again, you want to.
Are you using an actual like heat gun? Like
Well, you
paint
can't
strip
throw
type
this
of
in
thing?
water.
No. There's these little handheld like heat guns you can get though. They're real.
No,
They're
that is
low.
a
They're
regular
like
heat gun.
low. You're crazy.
That's all I got. See, I'm confused.
Kind of like them without the hood.
I kind of feel like you need to just get in there and cut that piece out because it's a trigger guard basically. So I don't know how glue is necessarily involved in this equation.
Oh, that comes off. Okay.
Has anybody in the chat actually done this?
Did you not look up instructions?
Of course not. What kind of fool do you think I am?
Yeah, I like this guy's hair better. I think I like that better than the.
Thanks, man. I got some great hair. Thanks.
Yeah, it's your hair.
You like my hair? Look at that. Bald. Man. All right. I gotta step away. You entertain them.
What are you doing?
Dio!
What are you doing?
I'm gonna grab something.
All right, so this is Nikos, the fresh maker. He's got a little sickle here. He's got a hood that he comes with that I just found out unbuckles in the front. A lot easier than trying to slide it over his head. A lot of these guys have these masks. I don't think they come off. Sometimes, yeah, this doesn't come off. Like the gas mask.
Eddie, that's what I was thinking too, man. Hold on.
Such cool detail on these things, though. I love it. little demon mask, shoulder pauldron. Some of these scale up.
I'm really bad at my job. Where is my damn X-Acto blade, man? Why didn't I have it ready?
I don't know. It's amateur, man.
Right?
The other problem with the Joy Toys, very small parts to get lost. It's the only thing that worries me.
I have this little 3D printed barrel that's got a piece of foam in it that I keep the X-Acto blade just kind of wedged in. Right now, I can't find that at all. Which is weird, because I usually find
Brain
it.
soldiers.
Guys, bear with me. Bear with me, guys. What is this?
Yeah, I'm loving the 3 3/4. This is the vintage
Aha!
collection Scout speeder bike. Really cool. Loving 3 3/4.
I found it, Trevor. I found it.
All right, thank God, because I got to go.
No.
Yes.
All right. If you got to go, then I got to go. That's all there is to it.
Somebody's got to go.
All right. I'm going to steal this light.
Got a pile of crap on my computer.
Good.
But I'll be watching. Get a little hair on your light there.
Yeah.
It's not yours.
Tape on it.
I doubt.
I got tape because of that, because this piece likes to slide.
Oh, I see.
But since the hair was bothering you, I'll take the tape off and hope it doesn't.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Well, I'll be watching this because I want to see you do this.
All right, Trevor. Did
See
you
if you melt the whole thing and cry on?
Not gonna melt it.
On
You
screen.
didn't order him though, right?
I did not. No, I love the show, but I'm not like a DC. It just wouldn't fit anywhere in my collection. So
I got barely any DC either, but you know.
But you're crazy like that.
And what? Crazy.
Yeah, that'll go good with your. You got to do something with him with the Coke machine. It kind of works.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna work with it, man. It'll be all good. Right now, I'm just trying to get a fresh blade out so I don't cut the world apart when I'm trying to cut with this old ass blade.
Oh, this is gonna be. You know, watch Maz cut his finger open live on.
Right. All right, we got the blade.
All right, cool. All right, man.
Gotta put the old blade away.
I guess I will see you tomorrow night.
Yes, man. Tomorrow night. Hey, don't forget to give me some
for a little while.
Picks. I need some.
And we're doing like one per person, right? Or we're picking.
But you got to send me the picks so I can put them in the carousel.
Oh, I gotta pick 3. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you got to pick 3.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
All right.
So we've been trying to tell you.
Later.
Have a good night, man. Thanks for popping in.
All right. Yeah, man. Have fun.
I am going to warm this up a little bit more, guys, just to warm up that plastic. I doubt that's going to do anything, especially at the length that I put that in there, but let's give this a shot. We're going to get down here, go right in between the gun and the holster. There's a blue bit of holster / goddamn, get in here is a pain. Let me bring his arm down and swing it out. That will help. That will get it out of my way so I can see. Maybe we'll go this way. When you say they cut through it, man, you made it sound like it was easy to cut through, but it doesn't want to cut through it too well. All right, we got through that one side. Now we got to get through the other side of it. And again, you want to make sure you're not pulling off the body. You don't want to pull this holster off the body. All right. There we go. There we go, guys. All right. We got the gun out. Now, I'm going to show you guys what we're dealing with. If you can see in there. See, there's a peg right here. We're going to cut the rest of that off. Right there. Boom. So, and we still need more cut off here. We're going to get that all the way off. It actually cuts pretty easily once you get the blade in there. You want a sharp blade for this, guys. All right, then we got it all cut out. Now, this gun should go in. If I don't drop it, it should go in and out of the holster really easily. But again, you want to support the holster so it doesn't pull in the pants, because it is sewn onto or attached to what appears to be a pleather. So I'm going to go down. There we go. And it's all the way back in the holster. And we're going to pull it out. It comes out a lot easier than it goes in, I'll tell you that. Oh, I say that, and then it's getting hung up. I know I'm holding this kind of funny, but I really don't want to pull on the outfit. There we go. This is why we tape this. All right. So we got the gun out. Boom. Now, all right. I don't think that's pleather. This blue is not pleather, but he's got pleather here on this blue. All this blue is pleather. All this blue is pleather. The blue here feels like a pleather material all along here. So we're going to coat that. We're going to get some nice fancy stuff. Now, what I use on my pleather products, and I know Trevor's giving me crap, is this Angelus matte finisher. This is an acrylic finisher made for leather products. And we're going to put a coat of that on there, if it's not too sealed shut. All right. It is, acrylic does kind of turn into like a plasticky type thing after a while, so it does kind of glue it shut, which is a nice reason to use this stuff also, because it seals it. It like puts like a coating on it and seals it. We're going to do the belt first. It's going to be the easiest. Actually, well, we guess we could do the double piece first. Let me grab my water. We'll do the double piece first. So the dove itself, you know what? We're going to coat that too. I don't know what that is, but we're going to coat that too. But we're just going to use a brush and carefully coat this on. It's going to dry clear. In fact, it's going on mostly clear too. And you want to just do this nice and evenly. And if you got this covering all the pleather, then it's not exposed to, what's going on, the environment, and it's not going to have a chance to crack. And I'd suggest using a matte. The glossy can be a little too glossy. So can the satin. All right, so we're doing this one side first. You see it's really shiny now, but when it dries, you won't notice that. We're doing the whole dove and everything. Because even if that's plastic, it's not going to hurt it. But it will protect what's not plastic, what's pleather. And Hot Toys likes to use pleather on things. So I saw people were talking about that feral predator again that Hot Toys keeps teasing, but it has yet to release. What do you guys think? You think they're actually going to drop that tonight? I mean, this is the day of the release of the Blu-ray. Well, in my case, the 4K. So, I mean, if there's any day they're going to release that, it could be today. Or they can wait till next June for Predator Day. But I doubt they'll wait that long. I'm kind of the mind that they're not going to release it at all. All right. So we got that on the chest. And again, it's a little shiny still. But when it's dry, you won't notice that at all. We're going to move these arms out of the way, and we're going to start on these sides. So you definitely don't want this ripping apart. Be careful not to get it on the clothes, though. You don't want to get any stains on the clothes. But you do want to get all the exposed pleather, and any that you can get to that's not exposed as well. Like underneath these pieces on the belt, if you can get to those under there, then that's all the better, you know. Got to protect all of it. It's a shame that Hot Toys keeps using this material and things. They know damn well what happens to these figures. All right. Let's move this walkie-talkie thing away from the body a little bit and get in between that and get that all in there. There we go. All right. Now we're going to let that dry a bit. We need to put another coat up here. All right. Yeah. So you see that the far side here, it's not as shiny as that side because I just put another coat on that. So, yeah, we're going to work on this belt now. But this is it can take a minute, but I do this first thing. And whenever I open a figure, the first thing I do is I protect it the best I can. I didn't want to potentially use the heat gun on fresh finisher though, which is why I used the heat gun first, which wasn't even part of the situation. It wasn't needed. So just so you guys know, the heat gun is not necessary here, even though some people on the threads and stuff had said, "Oh, just use a heat gun." No, you want to get a little X-Acto knife, cut that little latch, and then you can pull the holster away from the gun a little bit and move the gun out. Once you get the gun out, you can cut the other piece because it's a peg that goes all the way through from one side of the trigger to the other within the trigger guard. So you definitely want to get that cut off. And that way it's out of your way for good. And the gun still sits in there nice and tight, as you saw. So, good times, good times. We're going to look at the other pieces that come with this too, but right now, while this is drying, we'll take a look at that. But right now, we got to keep painting. Just keep painting, just keep painting. Paint the finisher. This is acrylic finisher, guys, in case you forgot or didn't know, weren't tuned in. It's a leather product. It's made for leather products. In this case, leather-like products. Now, see, these don't want to move independently. They're stuck there, so we're going to just kind of paint in between them. All right, we got that in there. We're going to paint down the leg now. Bob Dylan, does it work on stiletto boots and whips? Asking for, you know, those real life things that might be a little bit more intensely used, man. I mean, people sweat, and so you got to worry about that. But who knows? It could. I mean, it's a professional product for, you know, leather products. So, but I know you're just kidding. Are you asking for Doc? Are you asking for Doc Smizzle? Is that who you're asking for? All I can say is, with all my Predators, since I've put this on, their pleather has been pretty well maintained. Particularly the Tracker. He's the first one I did it to as soon as I got it, and his pleather looks brand new. Granted, though, at the time I put the satin on there, so it's a bit shinier. I realized that I probably should have used a matte. So now we use matte. We don't need satin. It's too shiny. But it's good stuff, guys. Good stuff. All right, we're going to go this side here. We're almost done. We're just going to do under the arms again on this side. And by the holster. And we've pretty much done. We'll just let it dry. And while it's drying, we'll look at his accessories. I hope this has been fun. I know I can't zoom in all tight to this, you know, like some reviewers or whatever, but, you know, I thought I'd bring you guys along for this and try to make it fun, do something different. All right. There's the underarm. Now, again, we're going to have the holster fighting for our space here. A lot of this seeps right into the material, too. Into the pleather, that is, because this is what I'm painting on. But and if you don't take care of it quickly, you know, if you don't wash your brushes properly, this will make the brush pretty much unusable again. It's almost like using a Mod Podge and not cleaning your brush, you know. Mod Podge is another thing you could use to protect your pleather, but it's not rated for leather products. It is a glue / primer / sealant. That's why it's called Mod Podge, because it can kind of do all those things. So, in a pinch, you could use Mod Podge, but it is a bit stickier. Now, there are some disappointment parts here. You know, I can't get all the way in underneath this holster to make sure all this pleather is protected. All right. We are good. Let me see here. Yeah. All right. We'll let that soak. Let this dry. Put the lid back on this stuff before I spill it, because that's my luck. Not that I can find the lid. This is the kind of luck I'm living with, right? We're not done taking care of him, though. We are going to put some silicone grease on him, on his Fison body. All right, so we got that sealed. Again, this is what I put on all over his pleather products right there. So it's acrylic finisher made for leather products, pleather products. I've had the same bottle for a few years now. Let's see what we got here. All right. Sorry, I just had a little message on my email, so let's take a look at that. Now, when you do this with the silicone grease, I tend to wear gloves. So I want to go get, I did not grab gloves before I sat down because I am a dummy. So I want to go get gloves before you grease them up. And I want to lift these. See, this is a small problem. So this is really tight here. And you can't, I don't know if you can pull the shirt off at all. So what we're going to do, actually, instead of using my fingers like I normally would, use some Q-tips. So with the silicone grease, you're only going to use it on the silicone body. You know, just want to use it on the body and just kind of work that in. And that's just going to hydrate this material so it doesn't get dry as easy. Now, when you're using a Q-tip, though, be careful. Try not to get any hair all over them because it will, the hairs will. And this is why I'm using the Q-tip, so I can get underneath that arm a little bit. But we're just gonna, work this in. It's got good tone on this body. Nice muscular tone. It's not like a Fison, really. Although he does have seam going down the arm. All right, get a little bit more here. And you just work it in, just make it nice and smooth. He's going to have like a kind of a slickness to him after you do this for a while. His body's going to be a little bit slicker to the touch. But it'll be worth it to save the material in the end. They use this stuff for like rubber gaskets and stuff to keep, water from ruining it, causing it to crack or break or whatever. Got a little bit of hairs on there from the stuff there. Okay, so his head's actually got a thing around the neck. I don't know if that's supposed to come off or not, but it's got this thing around the neck. Got plastic around the neck. I'm trying to pull it off. I'm not sure actually if the head comes off because I don't read the instructions. So we're just going to pull the plastic off. We use the pliers instead because the tweezers kind of let go. There we go. Boom. All right. Oh, there's still some more left on this side. Oh. That would have been a lot easier, right? So he's got this little piece here that comes off the backside of his helmet. And it fits right back together. All right. I'll have to clean that off when I'm done because I obviously got fingerprints on that. All right. What side did I put? Can't even tell. I'm really bad at this, guys. I'm really bad at this. I'm sorry. Really bad at my job. I'm just going to coat these arms real quick. All right. So we got that pretty well. Yeah, nice and smoothly done there. We'll grab a fresh one for this side. Might be a little much. Yeah, that's a lot. It's okay though. Pull some off with the other end. So he's going to have a little sheen to his skin here for a little bit. That's okay. That's okay. I'd rather protect the skin than it damage out. There we go. There we go. I'm going to pull this head apart again. Just to get his neck. If I can use the right one, right, guys? Oh, his neck is plastic. All right, good. Good. So that's what he looks like, by the way, without his helmet on. He does have a decent head sculpt, but he does have that split in the eyes. So, good to know. All right, let's put this back on. Let's put his helmet back on. I'm going to have to clean that off because I didn't put gloves on first. Oh, does he have independent rolling eyes? Is that what we're doing here? No? All right. So that's a magnetic piece there. Interesting. Interesting choice there. All right. The microfiber cloth there. Clean that off. Boom. Fingerprints are gone. All right. We got him all set up, guys. We got, as you see, his chest doesn't look overly shiny anymore. But I do want to take that cloth back out. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. All right. All right, so his arms are in good shape. It looks like his neck is not part of the Fison body. We got his arms. We got his head sculpt all there. We got him looking good. His weapon is out. Where did I put his stuff? I'm a walking calamity, I tell you. All right, there we go. It comes with several sets of hands. Here's got an open, relaxed hand. Of course, as we all saw, he's got a trigger hand. Now, the hand is strangely very closed, though. Make it tricky to hold the gun. He doesn't want to, but we're going to make him do it. All right. Move that finger out. Oh, there we go. Boom. So now I can hold the gun. Let's get that hand on, shall we? Let's put him in all his glory with the gun hand attached with the gun. You know what I should have done, and I'll probably go back and do this. So silicone grease is I need to take his bracers off. That's what I do need to do. Just playing with the pose. Got to get that gun hand right. You want to arch this back a little bit. Play the gun out. Put the arm out. His headpiece wants to keep popping apart whenever I do that. Gotta be careful. This gun hand wants to aim it kind of funny, right? All right. Well, we can play around with that, but there we go. Still doesn't look right. When I look at me, it's fine, but when I look down the camera, it's not. His neck looks weird. I guess that's good. You know, kind of lean him into it. It still looks off. I'll have to shoot that later because it looks funny. But anyway, enough about him holding the gun. Looks okay. I don't know. All right, so then he's got some extra ball joints, which is nice. I know we're way behind here. We got another sets of hands. One regular closed hand that would hold the axe, and he's got an open kind of curve, but not really a standard relax. It's a little more tricky than that. He's got a different mouthpiece to replace his lower jaw with. He's got the open mouth yell. He's got the extra helmet. This is just the monochromatic one. Doesn't have the extra little gold in it. And then, of course, he comes with his tongue. His tongue is an extra little feature that just magnetically attaches to the other jaw. Got his baton. Question is, does the baton come out and extend, or does it just go in the holster? Doesn't look like it's a functioning baton at all. So put that in the holster there. It's got a sword, which is not die cast. This is plastic sword. You could technically put it back through here, but that doesn't make a lot of sense. I think that's for the axe. I don't know. I have to look and see what it's for exactly. The axe doesn't want to go in there either, so we'll play around with that. Not exactly sure where that piece is going to go. All right, he's got a pretty standard base. It's got the little Peacemaker logo. And it's got a little piece there, and it's wrapped. It's got the wrapping on it. We're going to take that off. So we got the Peacemaker base there. And your standard crotch grabber, which is going to go on the Peacemaker base. Some of these crotch grabbers can get really finicky when you go to assemble them. All right, there we go. And we're going to put them on his base so we can take off this faceplate without worrying too much. There we go. Now he's got a good stand there. Yeah. All right. That's all that he comes with, guys. I mean, he doesn't come with a whole lot. We'll play around with the accessories here in a minute. Let's put this extra stuff back that I don't need. And get my Peacemaker tray. The one that I made specifically for Peacemaker, wherever I put that. There's Eagly. There we go. There's the tray. So there's Peacemaker's tray. We're going to put his stuff in there. His head sculpt's going to have to go in my head sculpt bin, though. The extra one of these, because it's too big. It's not going to fit in there. His mask piece will fit, but not his actual head piece. All right. So let's take a look at removing this mask, shall we? So you got to take the mask off, but it's fighting me now. We want it to pop off real easy the whole time, but now it doesn't want to. Come on there, Peacemaker. There we go. All right. So they do this in case you want to swap out the mask. And we're going to do that too. We're going to swap out his mask. But after we put on the infamous battle cry type head sculpt. So he's got a magnetic faceplate there that comes right out. Now, I know there's a third-party custom head sculpt for this guy. Might be something to look into. I don't know. All right. There we go. Let's go with the traditional helmet for him. Put this back piece on here. Boom. And the front piece on. And then snap it together. So there's the traditional. Let me try. Where's that piece? Son of a biscuit. There's that traditional Peacemaker face there. It's not wanting to focus on him, is it? Not a bad sculpt, actually. I know. I'm sorry. There's a lot of darkness on there. But as far as the tongue, there's a little magnet on here. We'll use this to get it in there. We'll pop that into the mouth. It wants to go in there kind of crooked. There we go. Boom. Right in there. He's like, ah. He just pops in and out. Not too bad. Not too bad to work with at all. Magnet's pretty good on that. Yeah. Not bad at all. Not bad. I have to say it's actually a pretty nice figure, guys. I wish some of you didn't miss it. Whomever missed it and wanted it, that is. Actually, and I can just put this head piece in here if I take it apart. Both halves will fit in there and it should shut. Yes. Boom. So what doesn't fit in there, though, is Eagly. And we haven't gotten to Eagly yet because he's right here. Let's see what's going on with Eagly, shall we? It's a huge missed opportunity, though, not giving us bendable wings so we could hug Peacemaker with them. At least as far as I know, they're not bendable. There we go. All right. So he's got two pairs of wings. He's got his attached folded wings. Let's put this arm up.
I'm not quite sure what went wrong.
I wasn't talking to you. Now, I've seen people put this on him, but I don't know how. So we're going to bust out the instructions for that. Is it a balancing act or is he supposedly magnetic? That is the question. There's a very thin instruction sheet for him. Doesn't tell you anything about Eagly there. Oh. He's got adjustable eyes. Nice. Things I didn't know for 1,000 hours because I didn't see the little wand that it comes with. There's a little wand somewhere. We'll play with that in a bit. But yeah, Eagly is not magnetic. There's nothing saying that he's magnetic. So I guess the people that have balanced him there have tied him up or balanced him somehow. Yeah. But his wings do pop off. Let's see. Not sure exactly where they pop off at. Okay, yeah, they just go in with this key here. Eagly's pointing that way. Doesn't really join up right with the back here. It's fighting me on it. There's a seam on the back, unlike when you put the other piece on. I put this piece back on, there was no seam there. Went right in there. So what's up with that? See if the other side's got a seam. The key for these ones are bigger. They're harder to get in here, man. Did I have them on the wrong one? Oh, I guess I did. Weird. All right. That made no sense. The way the contours of the wings kind of read to me, I had them on the right way, but apparently I did not. All right, there we go. Now they fit. Huh. All right. So we got Eagly here. He doesn't have the balance to stay on him. So if you want him on here, you're going to have to help him adhere to him. His arm can hold it up, so you can actually stay there. He just doesn't have. Maybe turn this. I don't know, but it's a missed opportunity for magnetized or at least gripping of the claws to grip into something. But yeah, he doesn't grip at all. That's sad. And of course, these will fit in my case just as I think the open ones will. So I can have him either way, but Eagly does have to stay out. So let's pull these off. See if they fit. Whoa. All right. Eagly's head does move, by the way. He can turn his head. Just learned that the hard way. I was like going to pull it off, and yeah. So the wings will fit in this case. The open ones and the closed ones, as you see, they will fit. No problem. And of course, they're plenty small enough to fit in there. So they will fit. So that's awesome. I'm happy about that because that way I don't have pieces segregated, because there's some figures I have, like the longer pieces don't fit in those boxes or whatever, and I have to segregate the pieces into another place and remember then where I put them. So it can be a mess. I also like to put this in with the pieces. Just kind of set that in there, and we're going to do the folded arms Eagly. Folded wings or whatever Eagly here. And put the long ones in the box. So we got the folded wings. He can look around. He doesn't have to be looking straight, which is nice. And again, we have Peacemaker's extra helmet in here because it comes in, you can put it in 2 parts. Everything is fitting in there. Peacemaker TMS 071. Boom. All in there. Actually, there's one other piece I have to find, though, is his eye control. His independent eye controls. I apparently left that in one of the box pieces. Obviously not with Eagly here. And it looks like it's a little different than your standard eye control. So I do want to find it. There it is. Boom. Big bada boom. It just looked like another piece of plastic. See, it's a straight kind of piece because of the way you have to get into his eyes. So good to know I can control his eyes. which is awesome. Wiggly stuff. All right, so we're going to put this back here and put Eagly stuff there. And his eye control, I keep in the box with him. So now the eye control's in there too. Boom. Big bada boom. And we put the box away. That's my ritual for opening a new figure, man. I got to get all that stuff put away. Got to get the body protected, and I still need to put more grease on because I got to take the hands off and put more grease on. A little bit of a fuzz from the Q-tip. But that's my process, guys. I know I'm weird, a little OCD when it comes to this stuff, I guess. All right. The other thing I do is I keep this stuff here. I'll rebag this box so I don't get dust all over it. Although I'm keeping it in the shipper. Boom. Big bada boom. You guys are really quiet, man. I appreciate all of your support and watching this today, but come on, guys. Get with us, man. What's up? What's going on? Is there any questions you guys have? I know I was kind of lost in putting this together for a bit, but we got it now. We're in the home stretch now. But yes, I always double box my Hot Toys if I can. In fact, my Quill on Blurg, I canceled that because they would not double box him. I was like, I'm not going to spend all that money and have him shipped to me if you're not going to double box him. And it made no sense because at the time, they double boxed the Mando on Blurg. So I have that, just not Quill. So what's up with that, right? Dockinator, you still here, man? What are you shooting, man? What are you shooting? I'll give you a link. You want to pop on, hang out? We can hang out, man. Oh, there's the other. I knew I had another one. So, Dockinator, man, did you order this, man? Did you get this too? Did you get yours? Did you get one? Mr. Predator Lover? This thing sold out pretty quick, man. It was $40. But it has bonus features, man. It's got Making of Prey, behind-the-scenes look at the next level film, the iconic franchise. Prey FYC panel with cast and crew, a lively discussion about the film during a For You consideration promotional event. Deleted scenes and alternate ending. Alternate opening, not ending. Audio commentary with director Dan Trachtenberg, actor Amber Midthunder, director of photography Jeff Cutter, and film editor Angela M. Catazzaro. So, yeah, man. Dude, I thought I linked you when this went live so you could get it. You just didn't get it or something? I could have swore I at least linked it to everybody on Facebook. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to shoot tonight or if I'm going to shoot anything tonight. It's been a long day. I had a dentist appointment today, so that was fun. And then, yeah, just been busy. Oh, yeah. That Asperger. I know the feeling, dude. I know the feeling. I'm so glad I got Peacemaker, dude. I don't know if I'm going to keep that mouth on him when I shoot him or not. I don't know. We'll see. But I got to get... I got to get some more Shinsu grease on him. I didn't remove the bracers. So Yeah, he's badass, dude. I'm happy I bought him. I was actually kind of disappointed I got him after Doc Ock because I really wanted to play with him. Meanwhile, I had Doc Ock already, you know. So, but yeah, you can see that the stuff is all dry on him now. It looks pretty good. Looks nice and solid. I won't have to worry about this pleather for a minute. So it's good times, man. Good times. Pleather is not an issue right now. I tell you, man, getting that gun twisted just right, that's tricky. It's tricky to do. One will look more down. Might be a limitation with the head sculpt. I don't know. Yeah, man. Check tonight on Best Buy after midnight. They tend to put them back up for pre-order right around then, shortly after midnight, if they have more stock. Right now, it probably still says coming soon or grayed out. Unless it says sold out, check back around midnight, I think EST, and see if it's up there. Because if it is, then you can have a chance at it. But it is pricey. It's $40. But I had to do it, man. I was like, shit, I can't not have it. I'm just a glutton for punishment, I guess. But yeah, guys, yeah, this is some cool stuff, man. Some cool stuff. Do you guys have any other questions, concerns? By the way, these don't come out. The clips or magazines, I should say, are not coming out. I can't move them out. And there's really no reason to. They don't go in the gun. There already is one in the gun. The gun is not functional like older Hot Toys or like other Hot Toys. So you can't get all that functionality out of it. But the boots are, let's take a look. I didn't really look at the boots. Let's see, the boots are plastic. They're not split cut, so it's all one joint here, which is unfortunate. You know, I don't know why Hot Toys can't do a split cut boot. I mean, should be a no-brainer, really. But there you have it. Let's see what we got for a left hand. I kind of want to. I wish he had like a hand, but he doesn't. I think his left hand is going to be just a relaxed looking hand. That's a right hand. I need a left hand like that. See, that's what's annoying, right? So his right hand is relaxed, but there's space in between the fingers, right? His left hand is just as relaxed. In fact, the same pose, but there's no space between the fingers. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm doing something naughty here. Don't try this at home. Oh, there we go. Yeah. We'll make our spaces on our own, right? But it is very dangerous. Be very careful. Sorry, guys. I got to focus. Yeah. So what I'm doing right now is separating the fingers. Yeah, so all right, if you're watching and you participate in our photography talk, don't forget our cutoff day is now on Saturday. What we're trying to do is basically be done within 2 hours instead of 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to limit the amount of photos we go over to about 3 per person. And we'll randomly choose them. I know this week the ones I chose were ones that I felt needed to go over. Well, not like need, but some that definitely should be gone over, not just whatever. Let's see. Bedtime for Dean. Take it easy, Moz. Have fun with the new figures. Thanks, man. Thanks, and have a good night. Have a good night, man. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we got his fingers separated. Real nice. Real nice. All right. Got some fingers separated. It's not quite as separated as the other hand, but. But yeah, I think we're just gonna mess around with the figure here. Don't want the slump in the shoulders, but yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, don't worry about it. You may still get picked because, as you heard, Trevor hadn't selected any yet. Harry hasn't selected any yet. And Lou hasn't selected any yet. So we may kind of fudge it around, but I do want to try to get people in that habit. I know Pablo's really worried that we're not going to be able to go over everybody's shot, and he's afraid that people will be a little upset about that. And I'm hoping people understand that it's just a very long, time-consuming thing, and tangents do happen. So there are going to be those times where people go on a tangent about something or another, and I won't name names, but sometimes they get all into the toy, and it can really derail the conversation on the figures and the pictures. So I want to kind of cut it down so we have time for that, planned in there. If we're moving along, though, we can always revisit the format, add maybe 1 or 2 more shots. Like if somebody's like, "Hey, man, I really want you to go over this one," we'd probably be able to make concessions and do that. But for the most part, we're going to try to corral it all in. I'm going to make one little thing we just kind of scroll through and go through, and then so we won't even be on IG at this point. We'll be in like Photoshop or something, so it's big. We can zoom in, zoom out, all that kind of stuff. Quickly do a crop or something, all kinds of stuff like that. So, real cool stuff like that. Very excited. But anyway, I think we're going to end it here, guys, unless there's any other questions. I want to thank Trevor for being here tonight. Tomorrow night, of course, we have toy photography talk with Mike, Trevor, Pablo, hopefully Loco Lou, and Cinematoygrapher. Pablo will have to let me know when our next guest is coming in. I'm not entirely certain in that, but can't wait. But I'm excited for tomorrow night. So, guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you all tomorrow for Toy Photography Talk. Noble Young in the chat. Look at that. Lurking. You guys have a great night. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope we learned something all together. I know it was a little fuzzy on how you get that gun out, and we did it. So, again, we'll see you guys all tomorrow. And have a good night. Nope, there's another one. Have a good night, Sketch Corner. Have a good night, man.